Hey everybody. Welcome back. Good morning. Um, Glad you guys could make it. Uh, we're here for another shave. It's Saturday, around about lunchtime, and fixing to go off. Finally get a haircut. It's about time. So this time I will try and make it a little bit quicker. See if I can stay a little bit shorter than the other time. Um, was a bit of a topic there. Uh, Hope nobody was offended. Um, yeah. Big shout out to Kevy. Thank you for mentioning me on your channel. That's it's pretty awesome. All right, and then let's get started. Morning was nice and quiet, so relaxing, getting it done with a nice shave. Today we'll be using Maggard's razors, London Barbershop. There we go. Great soap. I think it's made by Through the Fire Fine Crafts, I believe. Quite a name there. Using this soap, shaver for today will be see if you can see this, a Gillette Tech. Gillette, see if that shows up. There we go. Focusing doesn't really work. Okay. This should be the 50s model. With the techs, I'm still trying to figure out when was what, but it has the regular cutouts in the bottom. Here we are, regular cutouts. Still does not have a date stamp on it, so I'm thinking early 50s. I believe they started putting date stamps on at the beginning of the 50s, somewhere along that line. I'll be using a Gillette Platinum Plus on its unknown use. This could be a bit of an adventure. I picked up the razor out of the cabinet, and apparently on its last use I forgot to take out the blade, which I usually do. And I'll just clean off the blade, put it back, put my little dot on it to indicate that it's got a shave behind on it, and this one does not have any dots. Plus it was also in that razor, and it's been a little while since I've used that razor. Good one. Anyway, we shall see how it goes. If it doesn't go well, I've got a couple of blades in there, which we'll just go ahead and pop in. That's one thing to remember for anybody that's new. Don't push it. If the blade doesn't work, toss it out right there, even if it's in the middle of the pass. It's just not worth dragging it on. If it doesn't work, it doesn't work. Get yourself a new blade. Alright, brush for the day will be, ooh, that's wet. The Stirling Soap Company 26mm Finest Badger. Great brush, huge brush. It's got nice gel tips, beautiful knot. I don't know where they source it, so yeah. This has been soaking while I was in the shower. Just got out of the shower about 10 minutes ago, and yeah, I'll just go ahead and wet the face, and we'll get going. Okay, so we're back. Shake out the brush, and as you can see, I already shook it out, and there's still plenty in there. So didn't bloom anything, no water, no nothing. Just right onto a dry puck with a moderately damp brush. And as you can see, right away, this stuff lathers up without any larger issues. Alright. And with this huge knot, it does not take a very long time to actually get some good lather going. Let's see, we're just about loaded up. I'll take the rest off the puck. Don't want to waste anything. And some people discard this, what they call like pre-leather or proto-leather. I don't think there's a need for it. Looks awesome, doesn't it? Because you can go ahead and incorporate that without any larger issues. I've never had any problems with just putting that on my face. And I'm just kind of working it in. And we're a bit dry. This is the only downside to having these large brushes. My face ain't big enough. So this is about the maximum size of brush that I like to have. Oh yeah, get it on there. But soft, cushiony brush. I mean, this is pretty awesome for the price that you pay for this this Badger. This is a great starter to get into Badger if you want to. I think the cost point was around the $40 mark, and I'm not sure if you can actually get a finest for much cheaper, to be quite honest. Maybe a couple of bucks here and there, but as you can see, plenty. And like I said, it's a great brush. So let's get started. See how this blade turns out. Still shoots great. Probably on its second run then, maybe third. No big issues. Now, since the Tech is always kind of called a very mild shaver, and it is, you know, doesn't have a lot of blade gap. It's not very aggressive. It still shaves great. It is, to be quite honest, one of my absolutely preferred shavers, because I can always put in a sharper blade if I wanted to. And the combination of the less aggressive razor with a nice sharp blade gets you a very comfortable, easy shave, which is still efficient. So that's kind of why I like it. I hardly ever get any irritation. It doesn't go super close like I would with, you know, a little bit more aggressive razors, but since all I'm going to do this afternoon is basically get a haircut and then clean up the backyard, that's just fine. Comfortable is what you want to go with. Not going out or anything, so that's fine. Let me rinse off, and I'll be back for the second pass. All right, and we're back. Second pass. Like I said, you can see all the soap residue that I just leave on there. it's basically just re-wetting the face for the next pass. Oh, oodles of lather. Plenty of it. And there it went. Making a mess. We'll clean that up later. Yeah, cleaning up the backyard. We've had some pretty bad thunderstorms come through this week. Plenty of rain. And the unfortunate spot where my house is sitting is kind of at the bottom of the neighborhood. So if it rains heavily, a lot of the water that'll rush through the backyards tends to go through mine, because the house next door is the bottom of the gully, and it ends up in his backyard. So my neighbors, yeah, he's always really fond of plenty of rain, because his backyard ends up basically in a waterfront property. On mine, it just goes right through, but it leaves a lot of the debris behind, and I mean, with all the strong winds and everything, it took down a lot of smaller and medium-sized branches. So yeah, just gotta clean that all up, and then this evening, get a nice little fire going and dispose of it. A good chance to have a beer or two. Yeah, and that's basically the plan for Saturday. What are you guys doing? Most importantly, how are you guys doing? Hope everybody is well. I know some people here, especially in the larger area, might have also experienced some of that hefty weather. And are okay, because I know some areas did get tornadoes. Not all too far from here. A couple went down. Smaller ones didn't cause huge damage, but I don't know. Nothing dramatic, but enough to raise an eyebrow. So yeah, that was a nice quick second pass. Be right back for pass number 3, or cleanups, pickups. That's what we're going to keep it at. And then, yeah, see you in a second. And we're back. And we're just going to do some pickups. Shave feels good already. Close enough for what I want it to be today. Nice, mild, without any larger issues. It's fantastic. Squeezing out the brush again, and watch this. I didn't load this very long. This is after 3 passes, what's left. So we'll just put that back in the cup. Soak, and then we'll start checking. I was watching Cap's video, and he was mentioning that his mustache had gotten into a stage of kind of unruliness. I see it was doing whatever it wanted to do. Yeah, I feel you, Cap. Right now, one side is cooperating, the other one isn't. So I'm going to be looking for a new mustache wax here soon, something with more hold to keep it up, because this side curls up nicely, the other side kind of wants to always drop down, and it just kind of looks weird. Now the trick with a mild razor is to not overdo it. yeah, you're not going to get as close as with something more aggressive. And that's just something you have to accept. I mean, you can go over it and over it and over it and over it, and basically end up with weepers and a boatload of irritation. So just accept it, that it's borderline DFS level. You're not going to be as close, but yeah, it's going to be a really nice, comfortable shave. You're going to feel good after. I just said it, and now here I go again, huh? Yeah, oh well. Nah. Keep it nice and smooth. The thing is, I'll be shaving tomorrow anyway. If I can, if I feel up to it, I will film it, put it on video, post it. It all depends on how the morning starts. But I'm planning on it, so there's a good chance I'll see you in the morning. Again, if you put up with me. I'll completely rinse off and then we'll do the post. Okay, and we're back. Post-shave feel on the soap is really good. There are soaps out there which are a little more moisturizing, have, just, yeah. Sterling soaps being one of them with the lanolin in it. I'm not sure if this has lanolin in it, but it is a tallow-based soap. Here, it does not list lanolin. Let's see, come on, focus. 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 See if I can do that there. No, will not focus. Okay. Here we go. So, yeah, stearic acid, coconut oil, tallow, water, lye, glycerin, and fragrance. So that's an extremely clean list. Great soap, as you saw, no problems lathering it. The scent, I have to say, it is probably one of my favorite barbershops. It's as every barbershop, it's a little bit difficult to explain the fragrance type. At least for me it is. I suck at it. If you said it smells like oak moss, what does oak moss smell like? Sorry. Haven't gotten that far yet. But I'm learning. So we shall see if in future videos I can actually give you a proper description. But it's a nice fresh barbershop scent. It's got some lemony freshness a little bit on top. So really nice one. The other one I really like is from Razor Rock, the American Barber, which is, I believe, based off of Rive Gauche from Yves Saint Laurent, I think. Don't shoot me if it's not. So yeah, no, but that scent, which is also the same scent as in the Fine American Blend. The Razor Rock and the Fine American Blend are based off of the same fragrance. Really liking it. So Fine American Blend is coming to the den fairly soon. All right, that was the witch hazel. Good stuff. And now we're going to finish off here with the toner. Unfortunately, I only have the toner, not the alcohol-based aftershave, because they didn't have it in stock when I ordered back in the day. But let's see if we can work on that pretty darn soon, because I just like a little bit of that burn. But nonetheless, this has all the fragrance and does great things also without that burn. Now it does have a little bit of a tingle in it, so this might come from the witch hazel or the glycerin that's in here. Yep, witch hazel. Yep. Here's a list in case you want to zoom in and freeze it. I don't know if you can see it. It's probably not showing up right. But great stuff. That'll be it for today. No bomb, because like I said, I'll be working outside in the yard, and I don't think I need to add additional skin grease. I'll probably need a shower after anyway, so you guys know how that goes. Thank you very much for watching. Okay, something happened with the phone there. Weird. Okay. Yeah, I didn't really have a plan for today's shave, so I was flying by the seat of my pants. As you could probably tell, there was no real theme there. But hope you have a great Saturday. Take care of yourself. I will see you tomorrow. Have a good one, guys. I'm out.